Hi chaps, MOP here from Beard, Biceps and Batchat. Today I am bringing you an episode that is a little less salty than yesterday's episode, doing a review of the Huntsman. This is another part of the series of the road to the M48 Patton, and I've managed to grind my way up from the T20 all the way up to the Pershing so far. Now I should point out, it's fully upgraded, this Persian. I've got all the packages unlocked, so I'm not really at a disadvantage when I am playing this. So the best way I have found to describe this tank is averagely cheeky. Basically, there are very few downsides and very few upsides. Like the rest of the line, it is pretty much a jack of all trades tank. So it's got great view range, 400 meters. The gun handling's okay while it's on the move and with the turret. The APCR penetration is very tasty on this tank. So even if you're up against tier 9, tier 10s, you don't feel at a massive disadvantage. The gun mantlet on this thing is insane. I think it's between 160 and 230 millimeters effective with 10 degrees of gun depression. So you can see how how this tank plays. So it's got a fairly low DPM. The alpha on this gun's about 240 to 250, 7-second reload, so you're not putting out a lot of hurt, but you're putting out hurt that will get through. Essentially, even if you're having to use premium ammunition. Hull armor on this thing isn't great. It's got a big silhouette, but the beauty of this tank is the turret on the gun is front mounted. Now with the 10 degrees of gun depression as well, you can effectively hide the weak hull armor and just present your gun mantlet, which means in a lot of situations you can be almost impervious to damage if you're playing in a tier 8 game. So this is what I'm looking to take advantage of in this game in Duckler Pass. Duckler Pass? There we go. So I've pushed quite aggressively. What I'm looking to do, at this point, 2 minutes in, we've only spotted a light tank and a medium. So I'm trying to find out where the rest of the team is. And I've got myself in a bit of a situation. I've spotted all their heavies pushing. We've got a medium on the left throwing in shots. Tiger 2's taking out my track. I'm pretty much eating, 5-6 shots have bounced off my mantlet so far, and they're still pouring in. There's the 7th shot. So what I'm looking to do is panic, reverse back a little bit, and just get in a better position. Now, I need to assess the situation a little bit. I'm getting spotted damage to the IS-3 that's sitting behind the building on the right. We've got the E2 Jumbo. He's not much of a threat. The IS-3 isn't shooting at me, so I'm not too worried. I've got 6th sense up, so he's not spotting me. Oh, there's the detected, so something else is spotting me. But what I want to do here is I want to keep the rest of the tanks lit up. As you can see behind me down the 5, 6 and 7 line, we have all our TDs lined up, just piling shots into these guys. So all I need to do is keep moving, make sure I don't get hit as much as possible, try and pin down these tanks so they can't push too aggressively. At the minute they're right out in the open. We've set the Tiger 2 on fire. There's not much they can do. They're caught in a horrible position. They got caught deploying. Again, I've just got to keep them here, keep them spotted. I eat a shot from the Tiger 2. He potentially should be moving. He's actually angled fairly well to the point I have to chuck on my APCR. Don't judge me for it. I have lit up 4 or 5 tanks here, so I know I need it to get out of this situation. I'm prioritising the Tiger 2. The IS-3 doesn't really have the accuracy over this distance to put much hurt on me. The E2 shouldn't, but if he starts shooting premium at me, you know, I'm going to eat some damage. So I put 1 shot into him. What I'm trying to do is just to push him back behind cover, just so I can either deal with this IS-3 or finish off dealing with the Tiger 2 and KV-4. The problem I have is this chap is very cheeky. He refuses to back away. He might be in a tier 6 medium. He's not fussed. He's still going to keep popping out, trying to put hurt on me. Realistically, at this point, you know, he's a tier 6 in a tier 8 game. He's not going to have a massive impact. So there's no real reason why he shouldn't be, you know, being kind of ballsy. I'll be honest, it's kind of a dick move on my part that I've still got APCR loaded. I really shouldn't. I want to assume I'm waiting for the other heavies, but it may have just been just to finish him off. The arm's quite thick on the front of the E2, but not thick enough where I need to fire premium at him. So I've loaded HE. We've got the scout going around to the right. We've got the KV-4 in front of us, and I'm trying to decide where I want to sort of apply my next shot. So I'm not too concerned about the T71 at the minute. He's a little bit distracted, so I'm keeping my front towards the KV4 and just tracking the T71. Again, I'm just hoping to get the HE in and just take him out without too much ado. There's the first shot, straight into the tracks. He skids behind cover, and we've spotted a couple more boys who have pushed over the hill. So again, I need to reassess the situation, pull back, change to my normal ammunition, and decide how I want to progress. So I've got this KV4 in front of me. He's bouncing his shots. It's going to be quite difficult to dislodge him. We've got the IS up there, the Tiger 2. What I want to do is to reposition. The KV4 is in a really good position where I was, so I need to change up a little bit just to change the situation. That is to either help me spot the guys on the left or get a jump on the KV4. So the KV4 is spotted, he hasn't spotted me just yet. So what I'm hoping to do is to push round the right of this rock after we've exchanged a little bit of gunfire since he's retreating. Take him out, then push on the Tiger 2 and the IS that are still on the 2 and 3 line. So I'm just waiting for the spot to drop off. His turret's turned the other way. He's distracted. He's looking at something else. I go for a quick shot that misses his front track. Sneak round the back of him. We've got this knight with us as well who's been supporting us the vast majority of the game. He's played really, really well. And what we're going to do is just look to sweep up the flank and get rid of the Tiger 2 and the IS that are left up. Now, as you can see, that's been a pretty beastly spotting game so far. And again, that's just drawing on the characteristics of the Pershing. It's got great view range. Once you get hull down and you're utilising your 10 degrees of gun depression, enemy tanks should just have your gun mantlet to shoot at. If they're just shooting at your gun mantlet, they're not going through. First shot into the Tiger 2 ammo rack. Then we get the boom. First shot from the SPIC takes him out. Got to give him a great shot for there. He must be over the moon with that shot. I can only imagine the rage in that Tiger 2 player's party chat after having that happen to him. So I want to get the last little bit of damage, get a flying shot into the IS. He's not dead yet. He's looking to pick on this knight. Put another shot into him and just ram him to death. He bounces off my hull armour. And we've cleared up the game with 2 kills, 16 penetrating hits, 28 spotting assisted ribbons. I'd call that a very, very meaty game. So by the end of it, we've done 2,700 before the EXP multiplier, 2.5k physical damage, 3,300 assisted, 3k block damage. We've got our mastery, we've got our steel wall. All in all, really, really good game. Really enjoying this tank. Let me know what you think of the new intro, guys. I hope you're enjoying the content. Please like and subscribe.